Hi guys! So today I want to talk a little bit about my own triumphs in terms of dealing with depression. Depression has been what I've noticed most about myself in terms of mental illness, which has been around for a few years now. But to tell you the truth, initially I didn't know I was suffering from it. I always had this very strong sense of fighting through everything, and I guess I was pretty much in denial at the beginning that that's what I was going through. I saw it as a form of weakness at first. It was a quality in me that I didn't like, and I was trying to fight against it. And that manifested through me staying in school when I shouldn't have been in school. I just kept trying and trying and taking all these different courses, trying to find anything that I could find an interest in, because a lot of times when you're depressed, you lose interest in many things that used to interest you. So I would take courses about all different things, try and find something that I could find gripping enough, try and find something that I wanted to work through and get through, but I was having so much difficulty with that. So finally, when I realized that I needed to admit that I had this issue, I dropped out of school for the time being. Do not worry, I went back and I finished my degree, so I'm very proud of myself for that. But during that time, I sought the help of a therapist for one whole year, and it honestly absolutely changed my life. It helped me so much to be able to talk to someone just who could listen objectively to my problems and just voice all my concerns to them and express how I was feeling when I was feeling it, and get real answers about what I could do to help cope, I could do to help, reach out and get more help for this. So I was very pleased with that. During that time also, I had gone to the doctor and she had written me a prescription for antidepressants based on solely my family tree, and that really upset me. She just took out the paper, was writing it down, handed it to me, and I said, you know what, before I ever go to this, I would really like to try more natural alternatives, because I've heard that antidepressants are never, excuse me, the cure to the issue. It's just something that's going to kind of alleviate your symptoms a bit, but it is essentially a lifelong medication that it is so hard to wean off of, because the danger with it is sometimes you think you're doing really great and you're on the antidepressants, let's say, and you say, you know what, I'm fine, I don't need these anymore, I'm gonna be great on my own, and you just go cold turkey, or even you cut it down drastically, and you could relapse into a much worse depression. That is the big concern with that. So I said, I know this can happen to people. I want to do my best to do this my own way and get through it. And I am very proud to say that I've been very successful with that. I do suffer from SAAD, which is seasonal affective disorder. So during the winter months when there's less vitamin D, less sunshine, I do find myself into more frequent bouts of depression. However, I've learned to take the proper supplements. I have a whole video on that if you guys are interested in checking it out. And it has helped boost my mood through those harder months. But when I get into the sunnier months, I feel better in general. I still can succumb to, depressive feelings and thoughts. However, I am much better with my coping mechanisms and much better able to get myself out of that mindset, which I'm extremely proud of. So some things that have worked for me, I've mentioned before, yoga and meditation. I find when I'm very in touch with myself, I will be able to identify when I'm in a downward spiral, or when I have ruminating thoughts, as they call them, where your mind just goes over the same things over and over again, and I can identify that they're just thoughts, and I'm able to just push them aside and say, you know what, this is my brain, nothing new has happened, there's nothing that should be causing me this anguish, so I'm just going to put it aside, write it off as thoughts, and continue with my day, which makes me feel very strong and very empowered. I'm extremely proud that I'm able to do that at this point. I've read a couple of self-help books as well, which have helped me recognize that other people go through similar things. Watched a lot of YouTube videos, which has helped me immensely. So one thing that really works for me is tuning into myself and seeing what I need and how to deal with that current situation. As well as journaling. Journaling is another great way to get in touch with yourself, writing down your thoughts. I'd argue that these vlogs are a similar thing, because you're just venting, you're getting it off your chest, you're expressing yourself. And that way, kind of empties your mind from whatever negativity is going on at that time, so you're able to just and start fresh and then keep going on your day without this burden of all this negative emotions and negative thoughts on you for the whole day. So that's been great. And strong believer in very good nutrition and exercise. Those can boost your mood immensely, because if you're eating all these foods that are laden with chemicals, really bad for you, it's going to bring down your mood. You're going to get all these sugar crashes. You're going to feel like garbage, basically, just like the food you're eating. And if you're not exercising, you're all sore, you feel bad inside your body, you don't feel good. So if you work on those two aspects, I find it boosts you up so much. And I know that when I'm going through periods where I'm eating very, very well and I'm exercising, I feel the best. I could still succumb to, depressive episodes, things like that. However, I am more readily able to get myself out of that mindset. So it's a very, very good thing for me. So these things have all been very effective. What I've been struggling with lately is getting out of bed in the mornings. Once I'm out, I'm usually able to get along with my day and do everything like that, but I do sleep in very much. So some days it's till like 11 in the morning, and I want to be able to break that cycle, because every time I get up that late, I realize I have less time to, go on YouTube, do my exercise routine, prepare meals, get the stuff done for the day, be productive. And so one other tip I will mention to you guys that has helped me a lot is daily I will make a list. And what this involves is I'll write down things that I did well that I'm proud of, things that I didn't do so well that I'd like to correct, along with my feelings for the day. So if I felt in a good mood in general, or if I felt unmotivated, and then I'll be able to kind of check in and see, get in tune with myself and why that could be. And I also try and accomplish 3 main things every day. I would highly recommend this to people to do their own personalized goals that they would like to achieve. But mine are: 1, to wake up earlier. I would love to be able to wake up between, let's say, 8 and 9:30 every day. My second is to do something active daily. So whether that means going for a walk or doing a strength training routine or a yoga DVD, just anything that I actually feel in the mood to do, to get myself moving, to boost my endorphins, to make my brain feel happy and really good. And the third thing, which I would argue may actually be one of the most important things that anyone can do for themselves, is to accomplish 1 nagging task every day. So that's one thing that you've been putting off, whether it's something as simple as doing the laundry, or to go and deliver a form that you've been meaning to do, or to get your credit card renewed, just saying. Just stuff like that will help further you in your life. Because if you think about it, you do one thing every day, by the end of the week you'd have done 7 things you've been putting off, and that is going to make you feel so much better. You'll be slowly accomplishing things, because when you look at that long to-do list, it can stress you out. And I think we all know that people who suffer from depression, anxiety, high levels of stress is not a very good thing. And so it's one way to alleviate that stress. So anyways, guys, I've been watching a lot of the YouTube videos others have been making. It's been extremely inspirational for me, very good and positive for me. So I hope my videos can do the same for you. So please comment, like, subscribe if you are interested in this content. And if you're doing similar things, let me know. I'd like to see more people out there doing this kind of stuff. Thanks, guys. Bye.